Come on, babe, let's go inside and order. Be careful. Can we make it inside now and go order? It's pretty trees. Ooh, look what Tanner just got. It's an ice cube that glows and it'll make your cup glow. I wonder if it changes. Oh, just do it like, oh, green. And then it's Tinkerbell. Can you see her glowing? Tinkerbell! Tanner, why are you acting like you're sleepy?
I'm not.
Okay. Ah, nice little. Hold on, it's a nice little front porch. Let me move this. Rocking chairs. And Tanner is
They would kill it. I thought I love one, right? I know. They'll probably kill that one. Disney would surely kill a love bug.
I don't know.
I kill all the love bugs in that area. I got that area done with love bugs.
Okay. You can do that last step yourself. Good job.
I'll have to get the whole list of the love bugs. Free of love bugs.
I don't know. Look how pretty these flowers are. Look at that bee. That's an incredible one.
That's a bumblebee.
That's a really massive bee.
That's a bumblebee, yes.
I love him.
And that's telling where I is. That's a bumblebee.
Okay.
So he can't sting us. We can hang around us as much as I want. Just don't touch them and they won't sting.
Yeah, that's right. They're not going to come out.
I
Those
can't
are
believe there's
nice.
so many bumblebees, though.
Don't bumble on me, bee.
Looks like a woody freezer.
If we go on that boat ride all the way around, I bet you'll pull 5 million bugs just sitting there. We could do that later if you want. like to sit down and just go. It takes you all down the river and they kind of fly around on you. I remember from when Taylor was little. We came here in May.
I want to go on it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, another one will be coming soon, unless you want to. Oh, it's leaving right now. So, you want to walk around some more out here, or you want to stay up over here? You want to go down there and see what's over there? On that little thing? There might be some over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the best loved by hunter of all the people.
I'm sure you are. You might be the only one called a hunter. It's hot out here, right? That's why we were going to be laying low and staying inside in the daytime. At least we could get right in here if we need to cool off. One time we came here when Taylor was little, there were alligators in here. Well, we never could see them, but they said they were there. Maybe they stay away from this big mill. Maybe they're all over there in that forest area. I wouldn't go that way too far. We're gonna get too hot. All right, it's all the way to the other side of the resort. We'll have to go back in through here to get to our car or to cool off. We are going to Animal Kingdom. Hopefully we find some rides today. If we don't, oh well, what happens? We cry. And then we come back another day. Whoa, I almost drove into there.
What the is? Where are you telling me go? I know you're very good at finding that money.
We're driving up. I see the floating mountains.
Oh,
What
of
the
course,
heck?
like the sea floating mountains.
Up there. They're floating.
Okay, we must be hallucinating. There's no such thing.
It's in Pandora.
But Pandora does not exist.
It's right there in the floating mountains of Disney. They have them floating. Have you not seen them? Have you not noticed them when we've gone before? When I say, oh my gosh, look at that, the floating mountains.
Yeah, I seen them before, but they're not really floating.
But they look like they're floating. They don't look like they're just a big mountain.
Of time, so there's gonna be no love bugs around here.
Stay still over your number. You're not gonna feel a thing.
My baby. Oh.
You're doing great. Almost done.
You're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh?
Oh no. Now it's gotta be right back.
I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Standby. We are looking into delays with the genetic matching system.
Every time. I think they fixed the system already. Move around, Tim.
I'm back here.
Can you
My
see you?
genetics are all over the place.
I see you waving. Let me zoom in.
That's
Oh my god.
Starting
I see you
system-wide
waving.
diagnostics. Help us out and move around a little.
That's
Can
my
I see my
genetics.
hands?
Good job.
Dad.
They're making sure that all the bugs are there.
Why don't we video him and put that on your Facebook?
Do it.
Oh, I'm
Starting
sorry.
recalibration
Am I embarrassing
test.
you?
It's okay, he'll be on my
Move around a
YouTube channel.
little. Please.
I've already been. Was it this long the first 3 times?
No, they load the things separately, so they have to make them longer or shorter depending on. Everybody has to start the same time.
He's got some
I
moves
just
like
like
Jagger.
Without even moving.
Yeah, you got the moves like Jagger. Let's see your moves.
I just broke everything.
She said she liked
Rebooting
My
Thank
GPS
you.
system. We will be ready soon.
I think you got
Moved around too much.
bit by something.
Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Long hair, long hair, long hair.
It says you're empty. It's not. That's not nice. Okay.
Oh, I already have. No, I don't. Right here.
Why did they put
Not
in
me.
They're gonna.
All right,
Made him
you've all
empty.
been matched with avatars.
No, we haven't.
Looks like they're ready for you in the next room.
No, they're
When the
not.
door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now.
I shall come here.
And let's watch this
Move
piece
along,
by Dr.
Japan.
Ogden.
You can't see, move over, but you can see.
Welcome,
right?
everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative.
Hey, Jackie.
You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience.
Ooh, look at those streaks. Weird. All right, we're leaving.